Hi, welcome back. We are going to be exploring barriers in this particular video. In our socially distant world, the barriers are plentiful. Um, when we need to rethink so much of our lives on a daily basis, so many things become harder. I mean, it's just a reality. And um, while we don't necessarily think of triggers as a barrier, they really are. So when we're confined to small places, it's sometimes hard to avoid triggers and keep those counterproductive habits out of your daily life. So, what we have to do is really identify those triggers. It's so very, very important. Um, we want to look for commonalities to those counterproductive habits, place, time, activity. Finding the commonalities can allow you to avoid them. And whether that is grabbing a piece of candy every time that you pass the bowl that's on the coffee table, or getting sucked into the news when you turn it on for that white noise in the background, um, awareness is half of the battle. So, based on that awareness, adjust your routine. Don't turn on the news for that background noise. Maybe use music as the white noise instead. And if you're always snacking while you're working at the kitchen table, set up an area somewhere else in your house. So I actually moved into my office because I was doing exactly that today. Is I was way too close to the kitchen and decided that I needed to make that choice myself. The other thing is you need to identify excuses that you use. They are another barrier to success. So if you run outside, it's going to rain. We all know it's going to happen. So make a plan for the rainy days. If you're having a rough day with your kids doing distance learning, believe me, I get that. Maybe you want a glass of wine at the end of the night to calm your nerves. Again, extra calories. Maybe have a meditation app on standby instead. So basically, we need to strategize. I mean, that's what it comes down to. We may not have been able to put together a plan for this whole social distancing thing. It came upon us really, really quickly. But that doesn't mean that we can't plan for the ramifications of it. So we can't use this as an excuse. We have to use it as that opportunity that it is. So we want to remove consistent triggers. We want to relocate if we are running into those consistent triggers. We want to plan ahead for things that get in our way, and we have to reassess as we come upon them, and that's fine for us to go ahead and make a mistake and then reassess. But the big thing is that we have to persevere. The biggest barrier sometimes isn't something from the outside world. It's actually something that's within ourselves, and that's our own self-admonition. So if you make a mistake, just keep going. One hiccup in most other things doesn't ruin the entirety of everything. So if you hit a speed bump, just keep moving. You need to know that you have it within you to succeed. And if you believe that, you actually will succeed. So our next video is going to be check-ins. I hope that you guys will enjoy that one. It'll be the final in the sequence. But for now, believe in yourself and make sure that you know you can. Thanks so much for joining me today.